This is my first sealed four booster Innistrad Dark Ascension tournament, and wow, first thing I notice is double Vulcanwrath Aristocrat. That is kind of insane. I'll have to be able to do something with that. Definitely am in red-black. So let's take a look at the black and see what we have that could be playable. We'll do the same thing for red. Most of this looks pretty good. Gold colors chance. I don't have too many zombies, so probably not. Could use it to return Aristocrat. So Grave Purge, and it draws me a card. Lots of red that's playable, not that Talons, and Burning Vengeance usually is not playable in this 30 card format. You just don't get that many flashback cards that you could use. So here's all my black and red playables, and let's take a look at the other colors. Look for humans, some removal. There's a flashback card if I wanted to go with Burning Vengeance. Sea Kite, very solid card. Towergeist, also very solid. Yeah, blue looks pretty good, but not for the humans. Dearly Departed, kind of a overrated card in my opinion. 5/5 is good, but 5/5 Flying Dragon in white is good. But its extra ability usually doesn't come in handy. Ray of Revelation, nice sideboard card. Oh, white looks pretty solid. Let's take a look at green. Green is very thin, very, very thin. We are not in green. Let's take a look at the humans that I have for Vulcanwrath Advisor. Looks like just 2 in this red-black, and I still have to cut some cards anyway. So let's see. 1 in blue, 0 in green. Wolf Hunter's Quiver. Well, that works very nicely with Midnight Guard. Cloistered Youth is something that I wouldn't mind playing. I have 3 sacrifice outlets if I did flip it and suddenly it became invaluable, but then again, I don't know that I'd want to flip it. I rather would sacrifice it most of the time, but still could go in there. Dearly Departed if I am not heavy white, and it looks like I will be heavy either black or red. I probably don't want that double white cost with just a few lands. You only get about 12, 13 lands in this 30 card format. Alright, we are not playing green, and we are not going to play blue, so we can get rid of this Deranged Assistant. Warlord, haven't played him yet. Could be fun to end a game with him. Let's see, right now with this build I've got 4 humans. Let's see what we could do with white instead of either red or black. This gives me 4 humans in white, 2 more in red. My black cards are still a lot more quality. The Torturer works nicely with the humans, but I'd rather save them for the Advisor. I'd really like to play this Quiver with a Midnight Guard, but let's see if this... Here is my red-black build with 1 card that has to come out, most likely the Grave Purge. It's got a nice curve. Pretty good upper end, really good mid-range, but let's take a look at replacing these red cards with white. Moment of Heroism, very nice trick. I think I'd like that over the Cloistered Youth. It's even up, but I still got to get rid of 1, so let's put the Grave Purge over here. And see what that looks like. The Traveler's... here it is, still without the Traveler's Amulet. I think I'm going to go with this build and be playing red as kind of a tertiary color. I don't know if you can call it splash, but let's see what I'm going to do with this. I think I have a lot more white than that. Yeah, I know I have double black cards, but I think I would rather go up to four plains. I think I still need 2 mountains, though. That's 31 cards, 13 lands, but I think what I will do here is I'm going to go 12 lands, and I am going to add in a Traveler's Amulet. This is round 1, game 1, and I have no lands here, so we're throwing that back, and this is not much better. 1 white land is not going to get this going. So we're 1 to 5, and that is a lot better. I've got 3 lands essentially, 2 black, 1 of anything I want, and a 1 and a 3 drop. So we can make this work. Essentially 2 1 drops, so if he was playing some sort of werewolves, then we'd be okay. We'd be okay playing a Traveler's Amulet first. And could have held that back, but black certainly is not a werewolf color. The red is, and there's a werewolf. Okay. But we might get a land here. Faith Shield. Well, that kind of works the same way, because I can break the Traveler's Amulet, get a white. He can feel free to flip his werewolf. He'll probably attack as opposed to use Blazing Torch, and then I can use Faith Shield to kill the villager. Village Ironsmith with a Typhoid Rat. So that's the plan. Yep, he is going to attack, which he should, and my guess is this is going to work. I always hate this little mechanic here because I feel like those little symbols are too small, and I'm going to accidentally click the wrong one day. I haven't done it yet, but I just feel like I'm going to. Okay, well that worked. If he doesn't have another creature here to equip the Blazing Torch to, that would be very sweet. Oh, and that is a creature. High Priest. Well, at least I got rid of one of his creatures, so then I can hold off on his 5/5 demon making. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to play the Markov Patrician here anyway, make him waste the torch. This is unfortunate because I have no cards. Had to mull to 5 and had lots of 1 drops, so it's all out there, and really need a way to get rid of that High Priest or else this game is over. Yeah, I figured that should happen, but at least that did not happen when he had a couple other creatures out there. And now I need something to play or else that thing eats me. And there's something to play, and not only is that going to be 2 bodies, but it also can double block the Afflicted Deserter. So if he attacks and he doesn't have a trick, well, then I am going to take that. That'll give him one less chance to make demons again, because he'll have fewer creatures to tap. He certainly is not missing any land. He's got 3 cards to my 0. He's got a definite advantage here. My little 1/1 is not going to win this game all by itself. Let's see. Let's give me something good. A land is not something good. Definitely am not going to be able to attack with the zombies now. Okay, well, I'm kind of debating on whether to attack with the rats. I think I'd still rather double block, but that made it all moot. It definitely has me on the ropes. I'm going to have to top deck something nasty. And I haven't hit either of my 2 mountains yet, so that means that my nastiest cards are at least 2 cards away, and that's unfortunate. Everything else I can play, though, except for my 3 red cards. Okay, let's see. I've seen 2 werewolves, a high priest, and a vampire captain. Alright, if I double block this, and he's got another creature, that's a 1 or a 2 drop, then he's made his demons. In best case scenario here is these creatures all die, and he's got 2 creatures to my 0. Worst case is he's got another creature and he makes a 5/5 flyer. Okay, that is not worst case scenario. Cost him 2 cards to kill my 2 cards. And he flips his werewolf back. And I have no board presence and a 1/1 unruly mob to play. Still really, really bad. And I'm still a couple of turns away from Moan of the Unhollow Flashback just to get a board presence back here. But we're going to play it out. We're going to see if we can figure out what his deck's all about. See what we can do for a sideboard plan. No sense not attacking, I guess. My 1/1 isn't going to hurt anything. Alright, well, I'd rather have my mountain source here, but... and he's not blocking, so we might as well attack. So I would say this game is pretty much over. Need a miracle now. And at least that's gone. Night Terrors, never have played it, and look what he gets. He's going to feel pretty good about that. He knows I'm playing red now. So, that was worse than me not drawing a mountain, because now he knows that I have that I'm playing red. How unlucky that he's playing Night Terrors. You do get to see some oddball cards in this format. Oh, if only I could have flipped those 2 cards. Had the mountain and then the aristocrat. Wouldn't have anything to sacrifice, but that would have felt a whole lot better. Alright, that's it.